Welcome back to Master 79. Today we are taking on an ielts writing task 1 process diagram, the leather making process. We will read the diagram together, brainstorm it, and then build a full band 9 answer, sentence by sentence. Here is the task. The diagram below shows the leather making process. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. You should write at least 150 words in about 20 minutes. This is the diagram redrawn, 12 numbered stages, and the arrows move in one direction only. Skins arrive from a farm at stage 1 and leave as finished leather at stage 12. Notice the 3 timings printed on the diagram: 30 days of curing, 12 to 24 hours of soaking, and 48 hours of tanning. Notice also what is added along the way: salt, water, acid, chemicals, color, oil and wax. "12 stages is far too many to describe one by one, so group them. Stages 1 to 6 prepare and preserve the raw hides. Stages 7 to 9 are the chemical treatments inside rotating drums. Stages 10 to 12 finish and protect the leather." 3 groups. That grouping becomes your overview and your paragraph plan at the same time. Before you write a single word, read the diagram properly. Count the stages. Check whether the chain is linear or cyclical. Circle every number because timings are the easiest marks on this task. Note every substance written beside an arrow, and ask who does the work: hands and knives early on, drums and machines later. Now the 2-minute brainstorm. On the left, everything the diagram actually tells me. On the right, the decisions I make about it. This is where a band 9 answer is really won, not in fancy vocabulary, but in deciding how to group the information before you start writing. A word about the overview, because it is the single most valuable sentence you will write. For a process, answer 3 questions. How many stages? Is it linear or cyclical? Where does it begin and end? Put no figures at all in the overview, and add one honest observation, such as the fact that this process is slow and mixes handwork with machinery. So here is the plan. 4 paragraphs, 1 paraphrased introduction, a 2-sentence overview with no data. Body 1 covers stages 1 to 6. Body 2 covers stages 7 to 12. That is 219 words in total, comfortably inside 20 minutes. The introduction. The diagram illustrates the sequence of stages by which raw animal hides are converted into finished leather. 1 sentence. Diagram becomes illustrates. Process becomes sequence of stages. Animal skin becomes raw animal hides. Nothing is copied from a prompt. The overview. Overall, the process is linear and comprises 12 distinct stages, which fall into 3 broad phases: the preparation and preservation of the raw hides, chemical treatment inside rotating drums, and final finishing. It is also striking that the procedure is highly time-consuming and that it depends on a combination of manual labor and industrial machinery. Notice there is not one figure in there. That is deliberate. Body paragraph 1, stages 1 to 6. At the outset, animal skins are delivered from a farm to the tannery, where they are sorted according to size into small and large hides. A worker then trims each hide by hand with a knife before salt is sprayed across the surface. Once salted, the hides are stacked on racks and left to cure for a month, after which they are soaked in water baths for between 12 and 24 hours. Everything is passive and the sequences are hidden inside the grammar rather than bolted on the front. Body paragraph 2, stages 7 to 12. Following the soak, the remaining hair is scraped away with a knife. The hides subsequently undergo 2 treatments in rotating drums: pickling, in which salt and acid are introduced, and tanning, where chemicals are added and the drum is turned for 48 hours. In the closing stages, the leather is colored and softened in a vat of dye and oil, dried mechanically, and finally waxed by hand, at which point it is ready for use. 3 verbs share one subject at the end, which compresses 3 stages into a single elegant sentence. Here is the complete answer on one screen: 219 words, 4 paragraphs, all 12 stages covered and every timing reported. Pause the video here and read it through slowly. Look at how short the introduction is and how much work the overview does. Take this language bank away with you. It transfers to any process diagram, sequences that are not firstly and secondly, process passives, grouping a language, and precise ways to report a timing. Why this reaches band 9, task achievement, every stage reported, nothing invented, and a clear figure-free overview, coherence, strict chronological order with varied sequences, lexical resource, precise topic words used naturally, grammatical range, sustained, accurate passive voice with complex structures and no errors. One honest caveat: Band 9 here reflects an internal quality check against the public ielts band descriptors. It is not a score awarded by a certified examiner. That is the leather making process. Your turn. Write the overview only, 2 sentences, no numbers, and post it in the comments. I read every one. Subscribe to Bmaster79 for more Band 9 walkthroughs, and I will see you in the next video.